Hello, everyone. It is another full moon upon us. High energy. Use it to your advantage. I mean, we get unsettled, we get excited, we get sometimes a little nervous, we can't sleep sometimes. The full moon is powerful. The cycles of the moon are very powerful. I mean, growing up as a kid, but if you live by the sea, you probably watched the tides. In school, you learned about the power of the moon. And in 2017, a couple of goals I missed. And I did a little research and found that so many people start out their goals in the new year and they get 3 weeks out and poof, they're forgot about. Got busy, got tied up, got doing this, got doing that, had all the intentions the same of the year before and the year before and probably the year before that. And we go in all excited in New Year. I'm stop eating this food. I'm going to start exercising more. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to live a better life, a healthier life, a happier life. I'm going to travel. I'm going to change things, the things I want to change. And I'm doing it this year. And so here we are. It is March 18th, right? And it's a full moon. Why is stepping up and stepping out making 2022 your best year yet triggered by the full moon and the new moon? Well, back in 2017, the first month of January, it doesn't really matter, but there was in the month, the moon was full at the end of the month. So I had set my goals at the beginning. Really, I remember getting ready to do this program in December 26, 27, 28 in 2017. Same program, same reason, because it worked. So I'm doing it again. Because if you don't see the full moon in the sky, and you don't see it on the horizon, it gets cloudy and it's gone. If you don't see the full moon, you'll see it online all the time. Lots of beautiful posts from someplace in the world over a beautiful lake over the ocean. So the moon we all love. It's beautiful. We look up, we're empowered by it, but we're empowered more than we think by the view. But the view is the switch. It's the reminder, a natural reminder every 28 plus days to keep us on track. And it sits there, and most people don't even use it to that advantage. They go, oh, look at the lovely moon. And some do, though. The ones that know use the power of the moon to do business cycles, health cycles, fitness cycles. And they clean up the things that don't work at the end of the moon cycle. Like what didn't work in the first 3 weeks of the new moon cycle. So I've added the new moon. It's a lack of the moon in the sky. So you have to maybe look at a calendar or set a reminder that it is actually the new moon. But it's another powerful point in time. The energy is high. The tides are higher on the full moon. So we use this switch to make the changes that we want to make. So if you're using this to your advantage and you've been following this, then good for you. This is great. And in 2017, we had lots of followers. It was a podcast plus a TV show I did for an entire year. Every other week on the TV, and plus the other week was a podcast. Keeping on track for myself and for others. So what is your goal? Where are you? We're in the third month, the middle of the third month, a little past, almost in spring. Have you looked at your goals lately? Have you looked at your progress? Are you progressing? Are you at least weekly making some changes. They don't have to be huge. Sometimes, like if we haven't worked out for a long time, we work really hard. It hurts so bad. And the next couple of days, we don't want to do anything more because it hurts so bad. We overdid it. And there's a bit of a balance. And some people say, oh, we don't need balance. You need a little bit physically, mentally, spiritually, because when you get overloaded in one and you try to do too much at one time, there's a method, but most people don't get away with it. Okay, so when we the average people, we the people that want to make changes, and anyone can make the change. Look at someone who has. We're all human beings on this planet, and the only thing that makes the difference is persistence. A couple of words. We persist until we get what we want. We go through everything. So in this video and this webinar and connection, I just want to talk about something really simple, about the worry that people have, right? And today, probably more than any days, there's the things, so many things that are in the media. And I was talking previous about not having a TV. So don't get poisoned by the media, but we all have these things, right? We all have these to pick up, and I'm just using that a lot less, because it's a good tool. Pick it up when I need it, not when I need to, or I want to be entertained, or I want to, almost addicted to the news, finding more. No, we must let go of that and realize that in all of the chaos that is around us, that creates the worry, that is the tool in the chaos. Is, for myself, just in the last, over the last couple of years, everything's going on where they shut business, everything's changed. They. Who are they? Who are you? Who are we? Are we in control of our lives, of our destination, of us moving forward? Oh, look at that. Okay, we can do that. We can look at all the external things that are going on in our life and worry about them. Oh my God. And I was having a discussion with someone, and in their business, they said, oh, well, what about the employees? What's going to happen with that? How are they going to eat? How are they going to work and sleep? And okay, well, look back through history. This is when we dig into the chaos and the madness that's around us. And what do? We find a solution. We refuse to lose. You just make a decision. It's not easy. But what is important is that you never give in, you never give up. The famous words of Winston Churchill: you're in London, your house is being bombed, or your next house over. And he's telling people, you don't give up. There's more. And if you look at from after World War II, what happened in the UK? What things changed? What got better? People that live there would know. I don't know firsthand, but we know it has improved. Things are different. They have a great transportation system there. You can get around. Very nice town. I enjoyed it when I was there. The air is actually pretty clean there compared to a century ago when they burned all this coal. So change. So all these things that are changing around us, we can't help. It's the human emotion to get plugged in to these things and feel it, and like it pulls us down, and we feel bad, and we're like, wow, this is really, like you want to give up sometimes, all of us. However, because personally in my life, there was a time in my life when I looked up to see the bottom. Some people say, well, I hit my bottom and that turned me around. Well, I hit the bottom and I kept on going. I went straight through it and I was looking up at it and I said, well, now what? I mean, there wasn't much light, but when I looked up, it's a little smoky, dim, the dimmest light and ray of hope, right? And I talk to people and I'm like, well, when you use the word hope, it depends where you are in your life, because at that point, when you're down at the bottom looking up, you've got to have hope and you've got to have faith. But what goes beyond hope is faith in, look back through history, that other people have done amazing things in times of chaos and confusion and COVID, if you will. I mean, it's such a joke that, and I know, maybe some people have had people pass, but don't believe everything the hospitals tell you. And that's all I can say. I'm not going to talk anything more about that. I'm going to talk about is solutions. So when you're in your darkest and deepest of moments, or in your most confused state, stop, breathe, deep breathe. Find some light. You should look up when you walk. Don't look down. Just little things, but looking up as you walk. If physiology changes, deep breathe, smile. Just go in front of the mirror, get an ice cream out of the refrigerator. Who cares about the weight? Forget it. And I'll press you to go. It's hard if you're depressed. You go in front of the mirror, grab an ice cream, and just stand there and smile and taste the sweetness of that ice cream or something else that makes you feel good in the moment. And you can't, it's a state change. So if you experience that in one of your deepest moments, and you use physical things called physiology, right? It's connected to the brain. So we've got to change that. Then these are little tools. I just know they work. How do I know they work? Because I did it myself after I crashed through the bottom. I know firsthand experience. I mean, total chaos in my life. I mean, and I know a lot of other people are there, have been there. Maybe you're going to go there, but this is truly, I know I'm simplifying this, but so many people complicate life when in reality, it's just stand tall a little bit and feel an energy shift and say, like, I'm not buying this. I'm not gonna let my life go. I'm not gonna let things go around me. I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna find the courage just a little bit this time to change, to go open a book and read some positive things. Go look online and read some positive things. I apologize. We've got a little work in the building here. So I'll cut this short. The point is, you've got to take some action. You've got to not give in or give up. Please subscribe every new moon and every full moon. I'm going to talk about a tool and a tip. I mean, times are tough for a lot of people. Fuel's high, food's high, but don't buy into it. It's been high before. As I stated at the beginning of this video, fuel has been at the same price for a long time over the years, 3 times Oh, what are we going to do? Well, we'll figure it out, won't we? We always have, we always will. But what we don't ever want to do is give up, give in, and then life is done, isn't it? It's not the easiest thing, but find some things that you're passionate about. Do things, move, get outside, breathe, find a puppy dog, a kitty cat, something. Go find a friend or a neighbor, something, and smile and talk and lift yourself up. In every ask one question every time that you feel a thought that is not good for you, or you think it's not good, or you don't think it makes you feel bad. Okay, very simply put, just turn it around by one simple question. Ask, what is in this situation that could be good? What what can I use this challenge? How can I use this challenge to my advantage, to someone else's advantage, to somebody else's advantage? Busy day. Somebody else's advantage. Who could and what could I look for as a solution? I'm going to leave it here. I'll see you on the new moon, and I will make sure we don't have construction going on next time. I'll pick a little bit of a better time, but we move on, we move forward, and we build and we repair. We never give up and we never give in. It's Peter Stone saying, keep your head up high and your physiology will change. Subscribe. I'll see you later. I'll see you on the new moon.